Hey, how y'all doing out there? I got some old crazy news for y'all. Did y'all hear the rumor about Remy Ma showing up to Papoose and Claressa Fields' secret engagement party and acting up?
Everything came to a sudden halt. What was supposed to be a fun celebration quickly turned into a chaotic scene. Imagine this: cocktails in hand and the main person causing all the drama, Remy Ma, walking in as if she had nothing left to lose and everything to say. Yes, you heard right. The rumors were true. Rye showed up uninvited to Papoose and Claressa's over-the-top engagement party. She turned the whole event into something straight out of a reality TV reunion, with real emotions, real tension, and serious consequences.
They said it got real bloody up in there, and it's a shame too because Remy Ma already had her chance at marriage. She messed that up when she was cheating on Papoose. And poor Claressa, she trying to start a new family because even though she do for her real family, they act like they don't want nothing to do with her.
People say it's lonely at the top, but damn, this lonely?
Claressa, you got more fame and more money than you ever have in your life. How's your family dealing with that?
You know, sadly, I have, and it's not just from family and close, but it's close friends who I grew up with. Some people I never thought I'd be living my life without. Listen, I done bought every last one of my siblings a car.
Really?
Bought my mama a house, my mama 2 cars, my daddy a car, help him with his bills, help mama with her bills, help my sister take care of her 3 kids. Her 3 kids live with me. I go there, sit with the teachers, go to teacher conferences. I do all this stuff, and it seemed like the more you do, the more that they don't like you.
She tired of being lonely. Then here come Papoose. They allegedly get engaged. Then Remy Ma come up there and ruin their celebration. I don't know why Remy always got this woman on her mind, because Claressa let it be known she ain't never got Remy on her mind.
Y'all wanna know what really gets on my nerves, that grinds my gears, grinds them so bad, is that when y'all think I give, listen to me, I do not give a about so much. And then it kills me when y'all think that because I respond, I give a. I don't give a. I be bored, responding, needing something to do. I done worked out 2 hours straight. The rest of my day is free. I'm on an all fruit damn detox. I don't give a. I'm bored. Don't ever think that because I responded to you that I care, because I don't give a about you, about her, about him. I don't give a about nothing.
Usually when people have engagement parties, they have a guest list. And they send out the invitations to the people that they want at the party. They said when Remy Ma walked up in there, everybody was looking dumbfounded.
There was no speech, no warning, just one long stare as Remy Ma walked in, the sound of her high heels clicking with each step, almost as if she was confronting her own past. Then she dropped the bomb. You brought her to my city, gave her my blueprint, and called it love. That single line changed everything. The whole room fell silent. Champagne stopped flowing, and Papoose looked like he'd just been drained of all energy. What happened next? Screaming, phones being pulled out, guests scattering, and Claressa practically ready to fight in her stilettos. Was this revenge, a warning, or a calculated move months in the making? The chaos was just beginning, and we've got footage, eyewitness, accounts, and receipts so wild that they could change the future of hip-hop itself. This wasn't just a party. It was an ambush. Let's rewind and take a closer look at the madness that unfolded.
Reunion with real blood, real shade, and real consequences.
Papoose and Claressa Shields had just announced their engagement, a huge moment combining hip-hop and boxing loyalty. To celebrate, they decided to throw a big, high-profile event at one of Atlanta's most exclusive rooftops. The night was supposed to be all about showcasing their love, with cameras rolling, stylists on standby, and champagne pouring freely. The scene looked perfect, full of excitement and joy. But beneath the glitter and the smiles, there was a storm, waiting to blow through. And that storm's name was Remy. Remy, a woman who was once loyal to Papoose through thick and thin, watched from the sidelines as he proudly showed off his new ring, sitting next to a new queen. This wasn't something Remy could easily accept. She had been there for Papoose through his prison sentence, his career changes, and every shift in the industry. Now, seeing him with someone else was tough, but what was even tougher was the fact that she wasn't even supposed to be there. Her name wasn't on the guest list, and no one had sent her an invite. In fact, sources say people close to Papoose were told to deal with her if she showed up. But how do you deal with someone like Remy? You don't. You just hope she doesn't arrive too late, right in the middle of the party.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear love. Happy birthday to you.
As Claressa finished her 5th glass of champagne that night, and Papoose was retelling the same story about how they met at the perfect time, the music dipped low. The doors suddenly opened and in walked Remy Ma. No words, no introduction. Just that iconic, slow, intentional walk with her hair slicked back and her black nails on full display. Her eyes locked on one target, the couple. The entire crowd froze and even the DJ fumbled with the beat. It felt like the very oxygen in the room was sucked out. Now, this wasn't just any party. It was a full-scale PR stunt designed to be a rebranding moment for Papoose and Claressa, celebrating their love. The media rollout was flawless. Bright lights, influencers posing like they were at the Met Gala, and the captions full of warmth. But when Remy walked in, the vibe shifted completely. What was meant to be a celebration quickly turned into something else, something dark. The event, which was supposed to represent love, suddenly felt like a funeral, complete with free drinks. Claressa tried her best to stay calm. Sources say she whispered something to her stylist, telling them that she wouldn't let it turn into a scene. But what she didn't realize was that Remy wasn't there to scream or shout. She was there to make her presence known, to destroy reputations with nothing more than words. Remy wasn't there to raise her voice. She raised hell. And she wasn't there to start a fight. She was there to end careers. Let's take a moment to understand the context here. This wasn't just about a woman scorned. This was about years of history. Remy and Papoose weren't just a couple. They were a brand, the face of Black love. For years, they stood together at red carpet events, sat together on talk shows, and posted their love online like clockwork. But all of that started to crumble when rumors about Papoose and Claressa began circulating. They were spotted together at the gym, on podcasts, and even in interviews where their chemistry was undeniable.
I ain't even gonna lie, when I first saw Claressa, I thought that was Remy Ma. Then everybody online started talking like, Papoose got a type. He like manly, strong women. But hey, if that's his thing, that's his thing. He could have went and got something a little more softer, but he went out there and got something stronger. But it's looking like he ain't gonna be able to move on, especially with Remy doing this stuff they saying she doing.
Despite claiming to be just friends, the tension was rising. Then Remy went quiet. No denials, no damage control, just silence. And that's when it became clear that something was brewing. When Remy walked into that party, she didn't need to say a word. She simply walked toward the center of the room, where Papoose and Claressa were posing for photographers like they were in some sort of movie scene. She stopped in her tracks, locked eyes with Papoose, and calmly said, "You brought her to my city, gave her my blueprint, and called it love." That wasn't just a casual remark, it was a warning. With that single line, the entire atmosphere of the room shifted. Chaos erupted. Phones came out, security scrambled, and a bartender shouted in panic, diving behind the bar. But Remy didn't flinch. She turned to walk away, but before leaving, she dropped the final blow. "Enjoy the rain. It still smells like me." No yelling, no dragging, just destruction wrapped in designer clothes and dipped in dignity. Papoose couldn't speak. Claressa couldn't blink. The crowd couldn't stop talking. By the time Remy left, the internet, was already buzzing. Someone had uploaded a full clip of the incident to TikTok, with the caption, "Remy Ma just crashed Pap's party and turned it into a funeral. R.I.P. Black Love." And that was just the beginning.
And then that's the vanilla.
Wow. Y'all know his nickname, right?
Gotta sing happy birthday, y'all.
His nickname is Mr. Snack.
I really want to believe this story, but it sounds like somebody lying. If Remy Ma really crashed that woman party, that woman would have crashed her face and broken in 8 different places. But hey, people online saying all different types of things. And before y'all go on saying that this person is lying, y'all just need to listen to the rest of the story. I promise it's gonna get even better.
What happened after the party wasn't just drama, it was war. Remy exited the venue like a boss. No drama, just sheer vocal annihilation and her heels clicking on the marble floors. Inside, everything collapsed. The music stopped, the DJ silently unplugged his equipment, and Claressa stood frozen, as if she had just been hit with a blow from karma herself. Papoose looked like he had just witnessed his entire empire crumbling. The real damage, however, was unfolding online. As soon as RDs said Remy left the venue, phones were firing up with footage. Within 30 minutes, clips were everywhere. Remy had just aired it all out. This wasn't just a party anymore. It was turning into a Netflix docuseries in real time. The way Papoose stood there, silent, said it all. He looked guilty. The internet wasn't going easy on him. People began reposting old interviews where Papoose had praised Remy, calling her the reason he knew what real love looked like. But now, those interviews were being stitched together on TikTok, with comments like, "Ain't no way this is the same man who gave that speech just to throw it all away for bottle service and boxing gloves." In an exclusive interview with a gossip podcast, the venue manager, whose voice was disguised, revealed how the mood shifted the second Remy walked in. He said, "Security asked if they should step in, but Papoose said no. He told them to let her talk. That's when I knew it was over." Wait, what? He just let her walk in and wreck the room? That's not security. That's sabotage with bottle service. While the public was busy reposting footage and choosing sides, Claressa was plotting her own response. She posted a full-body glamour shot on social media with a caption that read, "Queens don't compete with ghosts. They rule." Well, girl, that ghost just walked in, slapped the crown off your head, and left without even smudging her lipstick. The comments were ruthless. "Your party got hijacked like a reality show finale," one person wrote. "Not you calling her a ghost when she built the castle you're trying to decorate." Remy's single sentence had ended Claressa's whole era. The crowd wasn't on her side anymore. But Claressa wasn't done. She went live with her slick ponytail, glossy lips, and a smug smile that screamed, "I've rehearsed this in front of a mirror." Looking straight into the camera, she declared, "She had her moment, but I'm the future." Just like that, Not My Queen started trending. Even people who had been rooting for Claressa just a week ago switched sides. They said she should have handled things with grace, not with shade. Remy walked in with class, while Claressa fired back like a rookie just trying to get followers. Then the Petty Olympics began. Papoose tried to post a statement. "No one wins when the family feuds. Let's focus on love." But that was just too much. "Sir, you started the feud when you proposed in front of flashing cameras with the woman you allegedly texted Remy about just weeks ago." The comments destroyed him. "You're quoting Jay-Z while betraying your own queen? Go write vows to your ring girl, not statements to us," one comment read. "Your legacy ended the second Remy said, hello." Behind the scenes, the fallout was real. Sources claimed that one of Claressa and Papoose's alcohol sponsors dropped out of their upcoming campaign, and a reality show pilot deal was placed on indefinite hold. A major music magazine even canceled a cover spread featuring the Power couple. And guess who was allegedly being offered a solo interview and cover feature? Remy. Because now everyone wanted to hear her side of the story. But here's the twist. Remy still hasn't said a word. She hasn't posted anything, tweeted anything, or done any interviews. She said nothing, leaving the entire world to wonder. All she did was walk into that party, drop that one line, and exit, leaving chaos in her wake. The silence after that was deafening. Fans have gone into full conspiracy mode. They're analyzing the timing, the way she walked in like she knew exactly who would be there. Some even believe that someone on Clarissa's team leaked the location to Remy directly.
See, that's what I'm talking about. People on Clarissa's team ain't loyal. Papoose probably leaked the information just so it could make the news. I feel like the only reason why he got with this woman, just so he can keep his name in the media. If it wasn't for him dating her, people wouldn't be thinking about him or Remy Ma. Remy got canceled when she was dating a battle rapper that was supposed to be her employee. And for Papoose to lose his wife to a battle rapper, that had him looking real weak in the street. So by him being with this woman, it really boosted his career, boosted his ego. He probably the one that leaked the address so Remy could show up.
One user commented, "This wasn't random. Remy walked in like she knew exactly who was going to be where. She didn't crash the party. She closed it." Now the big question, was this a party or a setup that backfired? What happened wasn't just public embarrassment, it was a full reputational collapse. Claressa is still trying to hold on to her image with hashtags and rhinestones, but the buzz is fading. The glamour is cracking. And in every corner of the internet, people are talking about Remy and what she did with nothing more than one sentence, one entrance, and one exit. The fallout from Remy's unexpected appearance continues to shake things up long after the cameras stopped rolling. While her one-line statement seemed simple, the impact it left was anything but. Behind the scenes, the aftermath has been devastating, especially for Papoose and Claressa. What was meant to be a celebration of love and new beginnings has quickly turned into a crisis. Papoose and Claressa had big plans. They were ready to launch into a new era as a couple. Plans that included a podcast, a fragrance line, and even early talks of a reality TV show. Their engagement was supposed to be the spark that lit up their brand, but now it's all crumbling. Just one day after Remy's public interruption, a major streaming service pulled out of a deal. A high-end fashion brand removed both Claressa and Papoose from their influencer list. A magazine that was set to feature them on the cover scrapped the spread and replaced it with an article about loyalty. The twist being that the rumored new cover star is Remy herself. And Remy? She hasn't said a word since. No interviews, no posts, no cryptic tweets. Just silence. But somehow, her silence is making more noise than anything Papoose or Claressa could say. Her quiet confidence has captivated the internet. Fans and brands alike are drawn to her. People aren't just curious anymore, they're invested. They want her side of the story, and they're waiting patiently, knowing it's coming. Meanwhile, Papoose is reportedly having a hard time dealing with everything. Sources close to him say he regrets how the situation unfolded. One friend shared that he never expected Remy to show up. But that's the thing. Remy never does what people expect. She doesn't need to make a scene. She just needs one sentence to change the narrative. Claressa, on the other hand, is trying to keep control of the story. She continues to post motivational quotes and uplifting messages, trying to present herself as calm and unbothered. But it's not working. The internet isn't buying it. Despite her best efforts to position herself as the strong, empowered woman, public opinion has already shifted. Fans are siding with Remy. Comments like, "She wore the dress, but Remy wore the legacy," are all over social media. Even other celebrities have chimed in. One artist posted and quickly deleted a message warning not to betray the person who once cared for you. Then, things took an even more dramatic turn. A legal document surfaced online. While blurred and watermarked, it appeared legitimate. According to the leaked file, there's a clause in Remy and Papoose's separation agreement that bars either from going public with a new relationship before the legal process is finalized. If Papoose violated that clause, he could owe significant financial damages. It doesn't stop there. A sneaker collab that was supposed to launch with Claressa and Papoose was canceled. Two music companies are rumored to be reconsidering deals with Papoose. To make matters worse, leaked text messages suggest he knew Remy might show up and assumed she wouldn't cause a problem. That assumption turned out to be very wrong. Then came the unexpected twist. A blurry video clip of Remy in a recording. Studio leaked online. She's in the booth, headphones on, delivering what many believe is a diss track. You can barely make out the lyrics, but one line comes through loud and clear. He let her wear the ring, but I built the throne. That one lyric set the internet on fire. TikTok users used it for edits, memes, and remixes. It quickly became a cultural moment, and the track hasn't even officially dropped. Now, Papoose and Claressa are said to be taking a break from the spotlight to regroup. Their once celebrated engagement is now a public relations disaster. Everything they had hoped to build is now in jeopardy. Meanwhile, Remy remains quiet. Her team hasn't confirmed or denied anything, and that silence continues to fuel interest. It's almost like every time she doesn't speak, her voice gets louder. In the end, this whole saga isn't just about a love triangle or a ruined party. It's about public image, respect, and the long-term effects of betrayal. What started as a private conflict exploded into a very public downfall. And yet through all the chaos, Remy managed to come out ahead, not because she fought back, but because she didn't need to. So now we wait. Will Remy speak? Will the rumored track be released? Can Papoose and Claressa recover from the backlash? Right now, the only thing that's certain is that reputations were permanently changed. What began as a night of celebration ended as a lesson in how quickly the tables can turn and how powerful silence can be. Sometimes you don't need the last word to win. You just need the right one at the right moment. And Remy? She already said it.
I don't know about this story, y'all. It sounds kind of fishy. Papoose is the marrying kind. He married Remy Ma while she was in jail, so I could see him marrying a boxer. You just never know. Black love is black love, but sometimes love be too black for certain people. A lot of people don't even like dark chocolate. You know what I'm saying? What if they have a baby? We just gonna have to wait and see. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. These rumors getting out of hand. I don't know if it's true or false, but the way the lady was speaking was very convincing, you know? The way she told the story, it had me on the edge of my seat. Maybe they did have an engagement party and Remy Ma came up in there acting crazy like the lady said. I'm gonna have to take her word for it, even though it's a rumor. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section, man. I got so much love for y'all. One more thing before I go. Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want.
Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want. But if that's not what you like, then you must be a punk. Hold on.